Okay, so this is the remnants of the pipe. So this is the remnants of the pipe on an N42. That's the replacement. And you can see the crankcase ventilation valve going through into the intake manifold. There's your intake running through, and there it is. And it runs across, and this is the new pipe that I've replaced. Cable ties at each end just to be sure. And this connector's been replaced as well. But this is what this is all about. This is, get the focus through. This is terrible. So it looks like a pipe at each end, just about, and this is the point. From here, this is all crushed. The whole thing is completely crushed. I don't know if you can see inside here, but this is, it's complete. From, I can just about get my finger in where it meant the connector. It's just. There you go. It's just literally snapped, and the whole thing is just fused. In reinstalling it, this is the original. This is a brand new foam that I removed. I slid it off. It just slides off. But then I decided to cut this in part to see if there was any need for it, because there is obviously a plastic cover which goes over the top, and I'd rather not have that and have a pipe that I can see. So at least I can see if it, if there's any problems with it, or that's criminal, and that's 160,000 miles. Pretty sorry for itself. What is with plastics and that's just appalling. That's just appalling. I'm used to vacuum lines going. I'm used to replacing hoses, but this is probably the worst thing I've ever seen on a car in my entire life. Anyway, and this is no. So you got these plastic connectors being joined up with this, and the problem is that I think it's sort of somehow this foam melts. I think the problem is this foam. So anyway, I've reinstalled it without the foam, and I'll keep an eye on it. And at least with a pipe, you can keep an eye on it. When it's wrapped up in this foam, you can't really keep an eye on it. I don't know that this foam can have much thermal. If you need to protect something from heat, I'm not sure this kind of foam really does it. I think it's just there just as a sort of damper, potentially. I don't know. Anyway, that's that. I'd rather use a heat shield. I'd rather use a piece of aluminium as a heat shield if I need to keep heat off something. That's my only possible concern, but then given how this is deteriorated, it begs the question whether or not I should just simply adapt the whole system and put this on. Crankcase ventilation, and adapt this to fit on here. So we'll see how we get on, see how much better, see if we lose that vacuum leak, which this obviously is a humongous vacuum leak. Well, there you go. More plastic, fantastic from